What's going on, Nation? Rock Var here, live on Var Nation, hitting up some DC Universe Online on this rather fall-like Saturday evening here in Metropolis, in TCUO. I'm hanging out in my tech lab for a minute. I had to get back in my own skin, guys. I've been playing water relentlessly for the past week and a half, whatever it's been, and I'm really missing Earth, so thought I'd log in and do some the first stream of the day, do some T8 content, and potentially we'll see where the stream leads us. Sometimes we get moved in other directions, which is perfectly cool because we end up having a good time. So if that happens, just disregard the title. But hopefully you guys are enjoying a fun weekend. This is a 2-stream day on Var Nation. So we're going to do the first stream right now. We'll go for about an hour playing some T8 content, and then we'll take a break. We'll come back sometime around 9:30, 10 o'clock, do the second stream then, and we'll have a good old time. I don't know what we'll do later tonight. I got adult beverages for that stream, or adult beverage from that stream. So it's going to be a grown-up stream. How's that for you? Game Tricks Hats says, first, you were first, my friend, and it also looks like you left the stream. So good job being first. I understand, man. Sometimes you just got to get in there and spread the word. So that's cool. Setting up my stream real quick here on the YouTube, and we will get going. So I'm going to put the game title in there, DC Universe Online, date this bad boy for today, save these changes, and we'll get on with the stream. And here pretty soon, I'm going to figure out how to get some of this other stuff going. But if you are watching this stream on YouTube, I'll do my gratuitous plug here at the beginning of the stream. If you're watching on YouTube and you want to help support the channel, this is our channel dedicated to DC Universe Online, DC Comics, DC TV, DC movies, everything DC related. And we hope to turn this into something where we can eventually take these live streams to Comic-Cons, do live events, all that kind of cool stuff. But first we got to grow, and my next step in the process is moving from the PlayStation 4 that I'm streaming on right now to getting a proper PC so I can get on PC Test and stream there. And so can't do that without a little help from you guys. And so if you can, if you're feeling froggy, head on over to the main page, and I'll put the link actually in the description of this video once it's up on YouTube. Head on over to the main page, and at the top where you see our banner, you will see 2 ways that you can donate to the nation. One is a link to Patreon. You can go to our Patreon page, and you can actually join the nation and do a monthly subscription that gets you certain privileges on the streams and in the videos. Or you can go to Steam Labs, I think it is. It's the other link there that says donate here. You can click on that, and you can donate as little as $1 or as much as you want. I'll leave that up to you. But if you can't, join in the stream, hanging out in the chat, giving it a like, share, subscribe to the channel. That is definitely more than enough. So let's get to it, guys. Let's hit this mug up. So I'm going to go ahead and queue for both of the 8-player alerts right now. Let's see. I'll go over and do these. I did, or 4-player, sorry. I did one of the raids late last night. It was very fun. I had a good time. I think I went into one of these today and I left because it was a 3 DPS situation that frustrated me. Actually, no, I was on another toon. It wasn't rock at all. And I was angered and I left because it frustrates me to no end when you have role optional alerts turned off. You go into a mission and you got people that queued both as like a healer and a DPS. So they got in there with you, but they want to play DPS role. And so then you go through and you have a tank and 3 DPS. Everybody wipes at the first boss and then wonders why. And it's like, seriously? But first, I'm going to take us over to Varnation Studios before we go, or maybe as we're getting taken to the content, because I want to show you guys the decorations that I put up. I've done a little bit of decorating here at the studio. We've added some things that I didn't know I had. I still have more things to put up that I didn't know I had. See, that's the thing about DC Universe Online. If you play the game a lot and you spend a lot of time doing content, you may end up with an inventory full of stuff that you had no idea even existed. Because, you know, a lot of times I'm in the heat of the moment with the game, and I'll just run through and collect everything to free up my inventory space. And then here I am looking at my base items, and I realized I have like ceiling gun turrets. I have no idea where those came from, but they're cool as shit, and I'm going to be putting them up. So let's see, a couple of things I added. Put a couple more desks in the newsroom. This guy doesn't get a chair. He's got to squat on the floor. He's a noob, and so he's lucky he has a phone on his desk, but at some point he will get a chair. And so there's a couple spaces over here for investigative reporters. If anybody's interested in doing some investigative reporting for DC Universe in DC Universe Online for Varnation News, you can hit me up via email at varnationdcuo@gmail.com. Send me your stories, send me your videos, send me your ideas, and I will follow up on them, or I will put the story on my in my next news show, which I'm going to be working on one fairly soon, because we have a lot of stuff getting ready to happen in the game. We got new content coming out this month. We've got the Halloween seasonals coming up. If you guys have been paying attention to some of the folks like Shadow Dragon and Torakumu that are on the test server, they are putting up some of the Halloween festivities stuff now, so you can see that there on their channels. And so we'll have some cool stuff to do with that here before too long. Bodie's getting into my chips. You can't have my chips, son. So here we have their barbecue. So here we have, we're going. Shit. There's the Aquaman posters, so you can see them real quick. They're all out. I put up the Age of Justice poster that DCUO gave us. Moved my Aquaman statue over here. I don't think I changed anything out here yet. Oh, and we're off. We're off to the races. See how many DPS we get. 3! Yay! Looky here. This time we have 3 DPS and a troll. Awesome. Let's see if anybody switches to their roles. I doubt that they do. We're just going to go through. And I'm going to be expected to tank because I'm a 200. But I don't do that. I'm going to follow the tank even though he doesn't want to tank. No, I'm not, because I'm bored with following. Hey, it's a DC cover girl. Our would-be tank. So they've done, so far, not much of a change with Earth. I've noticed it's still a hell of a lot of fun. I just got to the point where, like, man, I've been playing water a lot. And it's fun. I'm still loving the power. But I don't think I'm going to switch rock. There's too much going on. Like, it seems like you have to, I don't know. Unless I try it with him and see that it's different with a higher level toon. Did you guys hear that just then? That was my wife, by the way. No, I don't have a barn animal behind me.
Give me strength.
It's actually my wife.
Mother? You wear the clothes of an Amazon, yet I do not recognize you as one of my sisters. I would normally demand an explanation, but right now I need allies to defeat this evil. Athena.
Let's go defeat this evil together. I'm gonna die because of this evil. Better stay over here with the pack since I don't have a healer. Gotta play conservatively.
Their
shields
At least I have a troll.
I'm
not going to complain too much because, like, DPSing without a troll these days is not fun. Oh look, I'm going to be dead. Nice. Nah, we don't need a healer or a tank. It's all good. I think they think that they're still actually playing their roles even though they're not in the role. I don't think they understand that that is not the case. It might be the case for some powers, but you're not doing a hell of a lot of healing.
The tears in time have allowed me to come here. In my world, you are my mother, and I am Wonder Woman.
You are my mother.
Wonder Woman. Why the gods
Cool
have
outfit, though.
Never mind. These questions must wait. We haven't the time to idle. Baron von Savage and that loud-mouthed, self-aggrandizing lunatic Verdegaton will be aware of our presence soon. The fate of the JSA and very world is at stake. The Blackhawks sent a message that the Ultra-Humanite is conducting experiments here, and I fear the worst.
We haven't the time or the gas to idle. Turn your damn engine off. Well, at least one thing, you know. What's up, Casper? Good to see you, buddy. Though at least one thing that is good about having this many DPS in the group is I don't really have to do much. I just kind of follow along. There's not a whole lot expected of me. Except for it's embarrassing at the end of the mission when these 198s will out DPS me, but again, there's a lot of not trying going on my end, so.
Stronger. There. Shutting off these valves should open our path.
Sure, man. Let me finish this. Casper's asking if I want to help him level up. I'll run with you. Let me finish this alert then, and we'll get together. We'll be buddies. Are you playing Little Lord? I'm assuming. What is it? Yeah, I know. That happens a lot. I'm convinced that the counter thing here is really flawed, because a lot of times it says you don't have viewers, and you do. The other night it said I had 2, and there was like 7 people talking in chat at one time. I was like, okay, well, that doesn't make any sense. So I don't go by that a lot. Basically, after the stream, I can look at the count and see how many people viewed it. We're actually getting pretty good. Our viewership is growing. I'm really excited about that.
See if those control panels
it's a very exciting time for the nation.
It doesn't look like they shut off completely. At the very least, we can direct the energy somewhere else.
You're playing Hot Boy 242, or you Fire Powers? I'm assuming. Hot Boy 242. Ultra Humanized, like, what the shit?
I fight with the fury of the Amazon.
Is it real? It's like, does it really take 3 DPS to take me down? You're gonna get me in trouble over there.
stand for freedom.
She stands for freedom.
Oh!
Let freedom be stood for. You want what? You want that skirt? Who's wearing a skirt? Oh, okay, JSA Wonder Woman. I was like, what the hell are you talking about? Yeah. Can I borrow that skirt? I guess I'm getting another join poster. One of my... You botch. One of these times I'm going to have to put up all these Savage posters that I got. I'm going to look like a freaking stalker. Be like, do you guys know Vandal Savage? He's my hero.
By Fanagar's moon, there are two of you? These are strange and dangerous times.
There's actually like 52 of her.
Having another Wonder
Imagine
Woman on
that get
our side
together.
can only be a
Boom
blessing.
shakalaka.
Thank you for freeing us.
Holly, I know you must be worried that Wildcat is not in the cells with the rest of us. I fear Dr. Savannah has taken him into his makeshift laboratory. There may still be time to save him, Wonder Woman. Or, I guess I should say Wonder Women.
You have been through quite the ordeal. And
That'd be
are
a
in
cool
no shape
show.
to fight. Go,
Wonder
secure us an exit.
Women.
We'll go. We aren't in any condition.
Multiple
to take on
Earths are
Savannah's
waiting for you.
Fight fiercely, and we'll see you when you are victorious.
And the powers you all possess. What? Yeah. Jim Lee just did a Wonder Woman print that he's selling to all the proceeds of it are going to the hurricane disaster. It's a pretty kick-ass looking print too. It must be a really good feeling to be able to be like, hey, I'm going to sit down this afternoon and draw something that people are going to spend a lot of money to get. Yeah, and then donate it to charity. He's got the power at his fingertips. The power of the pen.
By the gods, Savannah, you had best
Still.
he is not permanently harmed. Release him.
What did
You
she
are
say?
not
Something
one,
was
let alone
permanently
two
hard.
Wonder Women of Themyscira.
2 or 20, it doesn't matter how many women of wonder you bring. Themyscirian
I still
or
think
not,
Hippolyta's
my
better looking than
glorious new
Diana.
experiments will destroy you.
She's got much softer, cuter features. I don't know. I didn't notice that. Is that a thing? Having green eyes? I'm gonna die. Yep, I'm dead. I'm D-E-E-D. I'm Deed. Tom, what's up? How you doing? Thank you for joining the stream. It's a bit more of a reasonable hour where you are, I think. Huh? Oh my. Somebody else is dead now too. Our other DPS. Oop, I'm gonna run through here.
You dare strike at me?
I dare. I dare all day long. You can call me Whisper. I got asked, I was in as Superboy JLU earlier, and somebody asked, or I think it was last night, somebody asked me if I wanted to be in their league, and I told them no thanks, because, you know, I'm already in one. And they were like, do you want to make a Superboy for our league? I was like, no thanks. I have 16 toons. I can't get another one. I can, but I can't afford it right now. How are you gonna do it? Oh, you've got loyalty points out the yang. See, that's one thing where Lyda hadn't been able to log in for such a long time. All of her loyalty points and everything are saved up.
You'll pay for that.
Damn it. Oh, you can always get the Aquaman base items later. I don't know. I don't know if it's a limited time thing for the Aquaman stuff or not.
Did they take the Flash ones away?
I don't know. I don't know if the Flash ones are still available or not.
They're still available. I think he would rather have that.
He already has that, doesn't he? Oh, the base items? I'm pretty sure that you can still get them.
Protect me.
Everyone's dead but our tank. No, everyone's just dead.
Are you the Flash?
I think. Let's see what my... Oh god, I'm broken. I'm broken. I need to go heal. They can wait for me to go back since they all decided not to play roles, and that's why I'm broken. Just run and... Oh. Actually, I'm not too far from where I need to go to get healed. My drumsticks? I put... They're not his drumsticks. I don't know. I put them somewhere. Bodhi likes to use my drumsticks.
They're his drumsticks.
Listen.
You were going to give him that.
What?
You were going to give him that drum set.
I was going to give him that drum set. When he's old enough to play the drums, not when he's a year old.
He's old enough now.
He will... By the time he's 2, I'll have him playing. First, he has to understand how to move his arms and legs.
He does.
Well, he understands how to do it. I don't know that he understands how to make it happen right. He will. He'll get it. He just has to watch me do it for a while, and then I'll teach him how to do it.
Oh, boo.
He's already kind of naturally a drummer. He started doing stuff like that pretty much out of the womb. It was like he was holding a beat. I'm like, what the hell? It's the weirdest shit I've ever seen. Okay, now I'm completely lost. I got turned around in the pipeline here. I was going the right direction, but I gotta go this way first, I think. There we go. Now we're heading the right way. It's like a maze. Of course, I guess Vandal doesn't want people to be able to find their way to his... through his stronghold. He's like... running into walls. Here we go. Nobody's gonna heal again. We still need 2 DPS, huh? Incredible.
Let's see how you fare against my latest creation, a marvel of future science molded by my incomparable genius.
Here we go. I hate to be the bearer of bad news to these guys, but I've completed this mission much faster as the only DPS.
You'll pay for that.
Because it's a hell of a lot easier to DPS when you're not
You
fending for your
dare
life
strike at me?
and trying to get power.
Oh, that was a mistake. Oh! Oh!
I'm gonna hit the
In the name
ground.
of Gaia! I
Oh,
stand for
come
freedom.
on. Every single time I use that supercharge, I get interrupted. It's like the boss is just waiting for me to do it. It's like he's gonna do it. I know he's gonna do it. Ah, there it is. Knock him
I
down.
stand for freedom.
Yeah, Tom, I used
You
to.
will
I used to
fall.
be a Rage, when Rage first came out, I was a Rage
Reconsider
DPS and tank for a long time. I didn't switch from Rage until Atomic came out, actually. And I thought about switching back. But now it's different a little bit than it used to be. I don't think... It's still fun, but it's just... It's not quite what the rotation is not quite what I used to use, so... It's kind of like I'll never get that glory day back. Because it was... you could flip some things to precision. And so I used to use 2 damage over times. One as might and one as precision, so you could have two going at once, and it did hella damage. It was awesome. I don't think you can do that now.
You'll pay for that.
Plasma Wretch and whatever the other one is that I don't know. I just noticed yesterday that there's no Rage Tank destroys Rage DPS. Oh, and
I fight with the
I
fury
gotcha.
of the Amazons.
Are you talking about in PvP?
No! Impossible!
Show some respect.
Mark my words.
Oh, I don't know why I did that. I don't need either of these things. Yeah. I just like to beat up on doctors. It's like, screw you and all your knowledge, schoolboy.
Behind if you weren't constantly flying off into danger.
See, I don't know much about DPS or about PvP, so I'll take your word on that one. It's kind of funny how all the interactions work. Like, and I know I'm saying it wrong, but say if you're a healer, you have a one-up on a controller. If you're tank, you have a one-up on a this or that, and it's confusing.
Time's master, and I will soon master the world.
But yeah, I would imagine it would be hard as heck to beat a rage tank, because if they can manage that rage crash correctly, they're pretty much invincible. The same kind of thing with Atomic. Those guys, they've got such healing powers that it's kind of like you can be a real strong DPS, I'm sure, and hit them hard,
I'd like to show 'em how
quick.
we deal with evil in my time,
But
for
as long
now,
as they can
we
just
must
keep
go.
healing themselves, it's going to be impossible to beat them. Your only hope, I think, is to just beat them so fast. Oh look, I'm still top DPS by like almost 2 mil.
This way! We've secured a way out! The JSA will be back, Pair Degaton, you can count
Frustrates
on
me
that.
so much. Like, what was there's as a DPS I did 2.8 mil. Why did we need another DPS in here? Makes no sense. It didn't help us at all. All it did was frustrate everyone. Yeah, I'm done with this alert. Okay, yeah, me and Casper are hooking up. Tom says, yeah, plus rage DPS use too much power, you burn out quickly. That is true too. Without that advanced mechanic regenerating power, you just blow right through it. If you don't have a troll, you're screwed. That's one of the very frustrating things about the stat revamp is the lack of power return. And I know you guys saw the stream the other day when I went through a T2 duo with MX, and it took us 15 minutes, you know, and he was a 130 something, and so he should have been just be able to basically sneeze at the boss and kill it. But because of the stat revamp now, everything's whacked out of shape. So anyway, back to the we're back to Varnation Studios here, back to the set. One thing that I didn't know I had, that I put up the other day, was my spotlight. I didn't realize I had a spotlight, so I put it up. There's my cameras. You guys, I don't know if you guys have seen this studio before. See, I put these lights up to mimic studio lights. I didn't even realize I had some, so there's that. And then of course the Aquaman posters are up. I showed you guys that before. And then over here in the Kryptonian set, this is where all the Kryptonian magic happens. I went ahead and put my ice crystals up on the ceiling so it looks like kind of like Fortress of Solitude-y. And I put a small one over here. And then I have an orange spotlight. Didn't know I had. So I put that bad boy up there. So now I am literally in the spotlight when I'm doing my shows. So now I'm going to have to do a newscast. So that's what I was saying, and I said it earlier in the stream, so a lot of you folks that weren't on at that point But anyway, sorry about that. But some of you guys weren't on earlier, and I said that basically, if anybody's interested in being part of Our Nation News, we have a couple desks open in the newsroom here for new reporters, and you can email us your in-game stories or ideas for a story we should follow up on. And in case you haven't seen the actual VAR Nation news, I'm not talking about the update stuff that we do with real stuff on DCUO. This is in-game news satire. So, if you're out hanging out and you see some yellow lanterns doing something quirky and you take a video of it, you can email it to me along with your story, and I will give you credit for it. And that you can send the email to varnationdcuo@gmail.com. That's the official VAR Nation email address. And I will be more than happy to include it in some of our VAR Nation news clips and give you credit as a ace reporter. And if you want to, if you're doing the story and you want to record the story as you're giving it, as though you're a reporter in the game, and send it to me, I'll do a cut to, kind of like, Rockfar's in the studio, and he'll be, doing the basic reporting stuff, and then be like, we're going to cut to the field to our reporter so-and-so, and then I'll cut to your video and include you in the actual newscast. I want to do a couple of those here pretty soon, so if you're interested, hit me up, and I'll if you need help doing it, I'll help you do it. We can get together in game. If you don't have the stuff to record, come and do it with me. I'll put you in the group chat. I'll turn my mic off, let you do the talking, and include it in the segment. So Casper says, me. Yeah, buddy, you can be a reporter. Are you in the game now, man? Did you want to hook up? Because if you do, go ahead and group invite me. I am here for your leveling needs, sir. I would be happy to help. Up at the top, and I've shown this off before, but just in case some of you guys haven't seen it, this is the control room. This is this is the transmitter room. You don't have a mic? That's all right, man. If you want to, I don't know. We'll figure something out. It's kind of hard to do if you don't have a mic, but you can always just you can always just record the video and send it to me, and I can explain what's going on for you. That'd be just fine. Or write something up and send it to me, and I'll do the story for you. I gotta hold on just a second, guys. Lida told me we are having issues with our dryer. There's too much damn clothes in it is what the problem is. You open it and it all tumbles out on you. Well, everything we own is in it. That might be why. So, alright. Casper, what are you doing, buddy? Let me see if you're on. I'll go ahead and add you. Hopefully I can do that. Alright. Said your name was Hot Boy. $242. There you are. I just sent you an invite, man. You should have it. There you go. So where are you in Metropolis, or are you in Gotham? I'll come and find you. I will hunt you down. And we will go beasting real quick. Metropolis, alright, buddy. I'm on my way to you right now. Tom says, I switched to villains. They are paying much more. That's cool. And it makes sense. Maybe that's what I'll do tonight. I've got a villain toon. Maybe we'll go Justice League, or maybe we'll go Var Nation Dark later this evening and be Evel. That's always fun, a little bit. I know I'm going to hit up Water probably between streams, because I do want to continue leveling that toon. But I gotta get some more Marks of War with Rock, because when that new content comes out, I want to be ready for it, and I want to be able to get the vendor gear at a discount for my other toons that are. Oops, I just passed you over, buddy. That are coming. Tom says Joker stole all the money. Ha ha. There we go. All right. Together and it feels so good. I like your toon, man. That's a cool outfit. Well, lead on, brother. Whatever you need to do, I'll follow you. I was thinking about that the other day. If I was a villain, whose team would I want to be on? It wouldn't be Joker, because I'm fairly positive Joker's going to kill me. It's not going to be Penguin, because I'm, again, fairly positive Penguin's going to kill me. It's not going to be Two-Face, because he's untrustworthy half the time. It's probably not going to be... I'm strongly thinking about Riddler, because he's super smart and seems to be pretty loyal, but I don't think Riddler makes a lot of money. And so then I'm thinking about Lex Luthor. The problem with Lex Luthor is he'll throw you under the bus to save himself. So it's really hard to say. I think I might have to go with Captain Cold. He's a good leader. He's trustworthy. He lives by the code. And I don't think he's going to kill you necessarily unless you cross him or hurt him in some way. But as long as you're loyal and everything too, I think you'll be alright. Alright, Casper, let's get her going. This is a little bit hard for me to do, because when I hit these guys, they're going to be dead, and we need to actually lure them into these McJiggers to get it done. So I'm just going to follow you, and then if you need help, I'll obliterate things. Oh, you're doing this. This is cool. I can help with this. Maybe.
You cannot banish.
Here he comes to get killed. Alright. Hell yeah.
No, please. I'm innocent. I swear.
You're not innocent. You're out here for a reason. You're on the wrong side of the law, sister. I like how there's a police car sitting here not doing anything. Just like, we're just blocking people off.
That little trick won't work on me, mortal.
I'm gonna kill this guy too. Is that alright? There we go. I just like dissolving ghosts. Oh sweet, I can actually do this with you, and rather than just follow you, even though that's what I'll do, so that you stay alive. I didn't realize they would... Oh, here's the judge. Uh-oh. Judge is out. Let's see what can be done here. Yeah. Sorry, Casper, I couldn't save you, but I can get you the judge. Boom. I'm just gonna let this guy hit me. Where'd you go, buddy?
I'm
Oh, you're
innocent.
back.
I've done nothing wrong. Back off.
Well, I guess at least at a combat rating 200 you can still solo these guys out here. Huh, I actually needed it. That's funny. I know I've done it before. Ooh, an alternate reward box. Let's see what we got, shall we? We'll get to open a time capsule today too. Let me forget about that. Token of prestige. Donate that to the League. Every bit counts. Every bit helps. Speaking of the League, who's on today? Angela Reaper is on right now. Angela Reaper is an esteemed member of the Kryptonian Gladiators. I'm going to start doing this when people are on. Angela just recently got promoted to an umpar, which is Kryptonian, the Kryptonian word for general, in the masculine sense. Kryptonian is a lot like Spanish. There's masculine and feminine versions of words, and so, or actually no, that's not masculine. This is just there's a masculine, feminine, and then general term. This is just the general term. That way they could be either a man or a woman, and you know, whatever. So definitely a esteemed member. Been a member of the Kryptonian Gladiators for 455 days. Contributed in total 52,417 prestige to the League. That is a ton. So we definitely thank Angela, and Angela is on the fast track to becoming a member of the Kryptonian Council, which is the highest rank you can get to in the League, aside from leader. And the Kryptonian Council members are my round table, if you will, of this League. So, and it takes a while. It takes a while to get there. You've got to prove your loyalty to the League. You've got to be a long-time member. You've got to prove yourself as an umpire to be a good leader to the underlings, and all-around good person. And so that is the goal of every Kryptonian gladiator. And we have quite a few members of the council. So I lost you, Casper. Holy crap! I'm sorry, buddy. I got to jabbing, and I don't know where you went. Did you go inside? I'm gonna find you. I think you're in the lair of the spectre, maybe. Bodhi took light as straw out of her Baja Blast. He's walking around showing it off. The boy loves straws. I love straws too. For those of you watching the stream, or this video later on YouTube, if you do want to become a part of the nation, I do have a league that's actually called VAR Nation. And, oh, hey, Casper. Casper's in here taking a nap, waiting on me. Very funny. Very funny. Hope you got your rest there, brother. Let's go beat down some ghosts. But I do have a league called VAR Nation. Atomic Rock VAR is the leader, and if anybody wants to join that league, hit me up in chat or send me a private message or whatever. They're really the only requirement to be in that league is that you want to be in it. So, so you're welcome. Right now there are no members, just me. Kryptonian Gladiators, technically you have to be a Kryptonian or need to be a Kryptonian to be involved. The JLU league that I've got, you need to be a DC Comics character. But the VAR Nation League, anybody's welcome to join. The more the merrier. I'll tell you this, we have no perks at the time. I don't think I've not done really anything with Atomic Rock VAR, so we don't have he's a level He's over 100, I think. But we don't have any league haul or anything like that, so there's not a whole lot of perks to being in it, but you know. And then Varnation Dark is my villain league, and I also have no members in that, so if anybody's got villains that are looking for a hangout, we could hook up. My villain is only like a level 6 or something though. So. Whoa, Casper, you turned me metal. What is your power? You're fire. Why are you turning me metal? It's pretty neat. I'm gonna pass on all this stuff, buddy, so you can get it. So just go ahead and, if you need it or greet it, you're gonna get it, because I'm gonna hit pass. Unless you don't need it, of course, and then do whatever you want. But I would suggest keeping it and selling it, or breaking it down if you can, because that's gonna help you get feats. And I'll try to, I don't know if you've done this before or not, I'm going to try to keep you alive, because I think there's a feat in here for not oh, can you give it a second, Lyda? Casper and I just went into a part of the mission where we can't really stop. We're about to get attacked from all directions. Lyda needs my help for a second. Once we finish this room, Casper, just hang tight for a second, buddy. Tom wants to know if a shield is a good weapon. I don't know. I've not used it. It used to be the weapon of choice for most tanks, it seemed like. Okay, hold tight a second, Casper. I gotta go help Lyda real quick, and then I'll be right back to you. She needs to, I don't know what she needs to do, but Bodhi on the couch, and I don't want him to fall off. Don't dive bomb, son. He does like to do that. He doesn't, unfortunately, such good care of him that he doesn't understand falling. And so he's not afraid to try and just dive off of stuff. Yeah, that might be a problem later in life, huh, buddy? Hopefully at some point we can tell you, hey, you can't do that. Yeah? You want to say something to Casper? Got any advice for the people out there watching the stream, Bode? Any life lessons you want to talk about? No, you just want your seahorse? He's got a seahorse that lights up and sings when he touches it in the belly area, so he loves to get that thing going. He's got a mountain of toys, this kid. I wish I would have had so many toys. But even though he has a mountain of toys, his favorite thing to do is go over to the window and pull the blinds. And he also loves doors. He loves to open and close doors repeatedly. Say, Mommy, hurry up. Casper's trying to level. By the end of the stream, we need to get through this mission. He might be taking a nap. I can't see the screen right now. Uh-oh, I hear things happening. Alright, come on. Let's get in here and see what's going on. Nope, he's still standing. He may be napping. He is napping. It's all good. He's getting some beauty sleep. That is the slowest hurry I've ever seen. Boat has the hiccups. Alright. We're almost there. Alright, you good? Alright, Casper, here I come, buddy. Oh, he's getting on it. Alright, back in action. Sorry about that. Husbandly duties and all. I like this, how you've got to talk to Green Lantern twice.
I'm glad you're here. The Spectre's in the next room.
Thanks, Hal.
The craziness is hitting the fan. The Spectre needs a human soul in order to judge humanity. Without it, you get... well, you've seen it. And I should know. I was once his host myself. Prepare yourself and let me know when you're ready to move.
You ready, Casper? Alright, we're ready.
Alright, let's go. This might be a one-way trip. Messing with the Hand of Vengeance is a good way to find yourself judged.
That's alright.
And executed. Just like old times, huh, Green Arrow?
We're gonna kick his butt.
Good job.
Tom, yeah, Spectre is awesome.
Yeah, this is not right. There's got to be something forcibly ripping away the Spectre's humanity. I'll keep him busy, while you two check the hallways and find out what's doing this.
Oh, my mouse battery finally died. I've had that wireless mouse for over a year. Oh yeah, I don't have to. I'm thinking I have to go through my rotation to hurt these guys. Nope, not really. Just a couple hits.
Compassion. Without it, how can one judge?
This is not my favorite mission as far as fun is concerned, but I do love this mission a lot. Like, it's a good story.
Wisdom. Without
I really dig this guy doing the Spectre's voice. But you notice, I don't think they ever show which Spectre we're dealing with here. Because I know there's been a couple of hosts over the years.
Pride. To find satisfaction in a just sentence, one must be certain of their judgment.
Or I think there has. Maybe I'm wrong about that. Could be just the one. What I've never understood about this character, though, is so he's on the JSA. He's the right hand of God, the vengeance of God, basically. You'd think he'd be way more busy than being able to, like, hang out with the JSA.
It is merely an excuse.
You'd think he would be, like, all over the planet at one time, just completely swamped with vengeance.
No, I reject these foolish emotions. They have clouded my judgment for too long.
That's the way to do it.
It's not foolish. Alright, Hal Jordan.
Without my humanity, I am lost.
You're all about to get smacked like a punk.
Host.
Somebody just... Oh, all chat. I got invited to that group. I was like, who the hell is that? I was just hanging out somewhere the other day and I got invited to that chat.
With you, I shall not miss my mark.
Sorry, Ollie. You already judge people enough.
That line cracks me up. 'Cause it's so true. So are we both going to get turned into the Spectre now? Or is it just going to be the person who's supposed to be in the... Oh, we are. We're two Spectres. Nice. It's a Spectre party. Na, 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 na.
Time for his judgment is coming, and my vengeance will be both just and...
We're twin Spectres. Aww, that was fun. I want us to do the Spectre again. What the hell? I can't pass on. Oh, it's not actually group loot anymore. Ooh, Death Mask of the Spectre. I already have it, but never hurts to have more of those. If you can trade it, I'm not sure. We shall see. We shall be the seeing, as Starfire would say, maybe. I do not need
You
that.
yourself will be judged, Eclipso. Judged
Awesome.
and punished.
How did you just go through here? That was weird. There you are. Now we are exiting. Oh, now you're gonna get called up to go save Superman, I think. Depending on who your mentor is. Are you Superman mentored? Getting up and out, or not? Stop hitting us, ghosts. All right. Well, guys, that's pretty much gonna wrap up the stream. Got a couple minutes left, so I'll use it outroing. We will be back on around 9:30, 10 o'clock tonight. We're going to do an adult stream, and things may get a little messy. We'll see. I don't know. I'm not even sure what I'm going to stream yet. I know it's going to be DC Universe Online. I just don't know what character. So we'll see how the night takes us. I'm getting ready to log out here between streams. I'm going to maybe work on some other tunes, but first I'm going to grab a bite to eat. So thank you, Tom, for joining us in the chat. Casper, thank you for joining us in the actual stream, buddy. It's been cool hanging out with you, and hopefully you have a good rest of your night. And if you guys can join us later on, we'll see you then. For Lyda and Bodhi, this is Rock Var saying play on.